The West African Governance and Economic Sustainability in Extractive Areas project, or WAGES, aims to break the vicious cycle in which local communities, especially women and youth, are excluded from the benefits of mining investment. Through WAGES, World University Service of Canada WUSC, and the Center for International Studies and Cooperation, CESI, work in 3 regions impacted by extractive industries in Burkina Faso, Ghana, and Guinea. The project works to empower local communities and specifically integrate women and youth to participate fully in local governance, economic opportunities, and the sustainable development of these areas. Global Affairs Canada is funding the implementation of WAGES from 2016 until 2022.
WAGES, which is the West Africa Governance and Economic Sustainability in Extractive Areas, WAGES for short, is working with mining communities to support them to maximize the extractive benefits that come back to those communities.
The workshop is very relevant because it is one to help put in place the regulations required to ensure proper implementation of the Minerals Development Fund.
The project is supporting in Burkina Faso. We're working with the Ministry of Mine and the Chamber of Mine. We're currently signing an agreement with them to pilot the regulation in the zone where the project is working so that we can test them and improve them if need be before they're rolled out more widely across the country.
Compensation. Again, if you go to Act 703, particularly Section 74, talks about the principles of compensation. The laws of Ghana require that the polluter will pay for fixing whatever it causes. So it is the responsibility of the mining operator, of whoever causes damage to property, to pay compensation for the damage done.
I was at Parliament when the MDF Act was passed. That day I visited Parliament, but I didn't understand it that much. But today I have learned a lot from MDF. So it's a good thing that must be organized, not for a few of us, because we are 3 chief executives here.
I'm looking forward to see that mining communities derive some benefit for all the minerals, sand, salt, whatever, being extracted from their communities.
I'll be preparing work plans for the release of NDA for my district, but I've never laid my eyes on the act before. So this program has really exposed me to the nitty-gritties of the acts that concerns the release of the MDF.
When Joffa told me that Burkina Faso had, passed their regulations, I went like, damn. Because last year during the regional forum, Burkina Faso was here, Guinea was here, some representatives from the Canadian High Commission and Canada were all together. I think Benin joined us for that regional forum as well. And throughout the discussions, I would say we were ahead of them. And then all of a sudden they were able to pass their regulations. So my question then is, what happened? Bashiru, what happened? Or maybe Benin, what happened?
Well, it's been fantastic. I mean, we have been looking at the Mineral Development Fund Act for some time now, and one of the major issues going forward with is the regulations for the bill. And so we've been working at it for some time, and to get this stakeholders workshop going, where you have the ministry, key people from the ministry, and other key stakeholders, including the Chamber of Mines and CSOs present to take this forward is really exciting.
Ghana's mining sector is already bustling with so many mining companies in the country, and so there is the need to ensure that there is a right legal framework, one to ensure that these minerals and mining entities conform with the various laws of the country, and also to ensure that the various mining communities, who are the stakeholders, the traditional communities, local entities, also benefit from whichever activities are being undertaken. Of course, our constitution also has provisions to this effect. So I think it's in the right step.
I would say it's really a step forward to ask how we will manage our mining resources. So if an act has been acted upon, that we have to manage the funds in such a way that it will be beneficial to society, especially the mining communities. I think it's in the right direction.
Arrangements we've had in place for distribution a certain portion of mineral royalties to mining host communities has been on the basis of an administrative decision, not backed by law, and the rationale not very clear to many casual observers. What has happened? I believe we are giving further impetus to the law, the MDF, the Mineral Development Fund Act, which was passed in 2016, by facilitating and making it easy for the law to be operationalized.
Well, basically to say that this is just in terms of the roadmap to get the regulations, this is just the beginning. But we are looking forward to, having pulled out all the key issues for regulations. We are looking forward to establish the technical working group today, which will then take these issues forward and hopefully in the shortest possible time to have a draft that can be presented to the ministry for onward presentation to the Attorney General Department.
Mining is about stakeholders and different views. So even after the regulations have been passed and things are in motion, there's still need for ongoing workshops like this to find out how the different stakeholders think we are proceeding. What is working well, what is not working.
So our main aim is to ensure that these communities or the districts within which mining occur, that wages support, we are able to give them capacity to be able to manage the natural resource revenue that comes back so that it can benefit many more people. And we all know that the mineral royalties is one of the major funds that go back to communities. And so one of the things we are trying to do is to support the ministry and other stakeholders who are working around the MDF regulations, because we have an MDF Act that has been passed, which is supposed to ensure how, or provide guidelines on how the mineral revenue is dispersed. Unfortunately, the regulations, which are usually supposed to be developed within 1 year, has not been done. And so our aim is to support the relevant stakeholders and the Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources with a roadmap as to how to develop the regulations, to help them to fast track the regulations so that communities can further benefit more from the mineral royalties that go back.